Hi, hi. Shreya. It's a little bit difficult to read with this amount of vowels. This game is that's the current state of the game, and I have a shit ton of proof of that. This text I have only on this scene with the War Thunder. I do not have it anywhere else. That's the state of the game, the whole game, of how buggy, inconsistent, and filled with cheaters it is. Unless you're asking what I'm playing mostly realistic. I barely play any arcade. I do sometimes, but mostly whenever there's like some limits that do not allow me to complete stuff in realistic mode.
Attention to the designated grid zone. Attention to the map.
What the heck does it even mean?
Attention to the designated grid square.
Bye bye then. Also, it wasn't a corn, it was a banana.
Attention to the designated grid zone. No.
The DB3 is freaking dead. He won't be able even to reach anything. Hello, hello, Bobby. Yeah, we can play together. Why the heck there's no bombers going this way? Well, the B7 is 3.7. Okay, there is a bomber. And B7 is still the most comfortable plane for the marathons. So I feel like I'm just gonna continue playing it. Great! This prick was able to burn down my plane in a single bullet. Yeah. I suppose that's you? Not sure? Tell me if that's you or not. The Gorgon. Did I not tell you? I feel like I did. Strange. I don't even need that many score points today. I've just left a bit to do something today. I've completed like 25k yesterday, but because I was also waiting for the new battle pass, I've left it till the late evening, kinda. Oh. I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna go for the closest base. But at the same time, I feel like they're gonna be just diving on a small map like this one. At least I feel like this map is smaller than the previous one. But hopefully I'll be able to intercept somebody in there as well. Maybe? I don't know, honestly. If only the camera would turn around. Oh, come on. That should have been enough for this plane to go down. Okay, there's the last 7 underneath. But there's also Messerschmitt trying to climb. So let's go for it, instead, I guess.
Getting closer to victory.
How bad the roll can be on a plane. Fucking amazing. These enemies are just invulnerable to any fire. No, finish the battle. Well, if you say so. Interesting. Will I be able to chase down the Messerschmitt in terms of climb? I feel like I should be able to. Oh, come on. That should have freaking landed. This landed somehow. Wasn't even sure this will. And that was basically the last enemy. Should I finish him off? Will I get a second kill if I finish him off? Or the amount of score points? No, it didn't. Okay, I'll invite you in a second. Why the heck there is still a filter even though there's nothing in here? Yeah, the objective is almost done. The problem is the dailies then, simply because I wasn't able to complete even the first one for some freaking reason. At least you're getting a small head start with the interceptor. Is this the reason why you wanted to the lightning? Why what? Or is it a yes? Yes, 14 million. And that's why I'm spending them left and right on the gacha boxes the devs provide us with. Even though there's not even that many vehicles that I can get from this. I even got a repeated VT12 from it. But because I already have it from the marathon, from the corresponding marathon that when it was introduced, the only thing I've got was a million silver lions again. Unfortunately, these gacha boxes cannot provide you with something that you already have. Well, I've heard that it can be a problem for people that fly in simulators, simply because the research point income there is much higher. But I cannot say the same about the realistic battles, the at least combined ones. Maybe about the air ones, but definitely not the combined ones. It's much difficult to earn any research points in a battle in which you'll need to get access to the plane basically first before using it even. Do they have not no bombers? What do you mean on your six? You're just above one of the first base. Why the heck there's this menu is popping out? Y button is at a different place. What the heck is going on? Oh, there's a P8 incoming. Really? That was not enough for the P8? Why the heck is it still in the air? That's such freaking nonsense. I've spent half of my ammo on it. And now I'll have to go all the way back to the airfield to repair the piece of pink it was able to shoot off. So, take care of the enemy planes, I guess. Especially take care of the astronauts, if there's gonna be any. But since you're on a US plane, I don't think there's gonna be any XP50s against us. Hence, we won't meet the extreme astronauts. Sorry, I just noticed. So it was 12 instead of 6. Because 6 is behind you. And you're flying towards the enemies. So there was no freaking way somebody was able to teleport behind you. And already chasing you down right after your spawn. Drop the bomb.
Just keep it up, and victory will be
At the
ours.
same time, I feel like I won't be able to reach anybody. They have like a bomber left and something else. The bomber being the P2 that's about to get killed by you two, I guess. If there's a bunch of bots flying, so maybe I'll take them down instead. I mean, what else can you do if your gunners are not armed like the gunners of the P8 are? And the weaponry is completely uncomparable to what you have on your plane. Bombs is the last resort weapon.
Will be ours.
But apparently that doesn't count the freaking IL-2 bots that can destroy your engine in mere seconds. Take this one out while I'm still in the air. Unless he's going directly at me. I actually killed him with my engine dead. Why the heck he got the kill? He didn't do shit. It's the bots that were able to shoot my engine off. Freaking amazing! I was able to get the both the mark of distinction and the special test before I was able to complete even the first daily objective. Oh, right, because I didn't complete the freaking dailies. It doesn't give me the freaking next special task. Destroy player vehicles using a fighter. I feel like this counts. Let's try with this one. Hey, I've got something new out of them. Finally. Uh, no, I am not. If I'm not mistaken, in terms of the game's mechanics, an interceptor still considers as is considered as a fighter plane still. So 3 kills with this one should provide me with the first daily objective done. Let's see, so there's a bomber diving on the leftmost base. There's a shitload of fighters going straight at us. Yes, I am. The only problem with that is that I had to get only 13 minutes of fuel for that. And I'm already at 10:40. Otherwise, it's becoming a bit bulky. Hey, Fast Pilot 2.0. Well, it may be at your place, but it's almost 17 hours at my place, which would be equal to 5 p.m. in your time. Maybe it's time to take some rest then. If it's 5 a.m. and you pulled out an all-nighter. Let's go for these Spitfires, I guess. Okay, one's already out. I feel like... I think that VB-10C just clipped a piece of wing. And this one's trying to just steal the kill from the other Spitfire. What an amazing team. And he's dead to attack from behind. Please make a round of applause for the idiots. I don't think it should have survived the hit to the wing like that. Unfortunately, this plane becomes so heavy on higher speeds whenever you're trying to dive for somebody's ass, I guess. So while it's quick on climb and quite speedy, it's not exactly a great plane, unfortunately. Bye bye, fast pilot. See you next time.
The enemy is winning.
Let's go towards the P-47 maybe. Are you still with me? Yes, you are. Oh, you're chasing the P-2. Did you hit it on the P-2? Now you barely fly? Well, that's unfortunate. Go for a repair maybe. And I'm gonna try and chase down the Yak 3 and that I-185, I guess. Not sure which one is more dangerous, the I-185 or the Yak 3 one. I don't think I'm gonna survive a fire like that. Especially when it's burning on both sides. Especially with 2 minutes of fuel.
Heading to the base.
Or maybe I should help the guy.
Commencing attack.
But now he's running away. Oh, crap, that's the last enemy left. I won't be able to chase it down. I don't have enough fuel. Yeah, and the plane overall become extremely heavy with all the damage. Yeah, at least I'll survive with 5 seconds of fuel left, I guess.
Awesome.
Three? How did I kill 3? I don't think I've killed 3 of them. Oh well. Play required battle with whoever's Hero of the Sky, Thunder, Tsunami, Survivor. Okay, this is gonna be somewhat harder. But if there's gonna be a what? A Wyvern, I guess. This should be an easy task. Okay, let's go for that brigand, I guess. Oh, it's already going down. Or is it? Well, now it definitely is going down. Hey, maybe you should start attacking and I'll try to cover you. Oof. This plane is much heavier than the B7 even. Freaking amazing. I feel I should get back to the B7 to hunt down enemy fighter planes. Why the heck my left wing fall off when my right one is on fucking fire? How the heck is that makes any fucking sense? Let's go back to the B7. Oh, I even have the Helldiver. When did I get that one? Last Legionary. Hey, hey, Francesco. As shitty as War Thunder can always go, I guess. At least the Mark of Distinction is done, but the problem is that the dailies do not want to let me do them. Maybe I should switch to the ground ones instead. They destroy a number of ground targets. Yeah, maybe I actually should switch to the ground ones. I mean, I understood what you were trying to write, so it's okay. I'm not English by myself, so there's always gonna be some problems with communications in that term. All I'm trying to do is to minimize them. Nope, not German. Why the heck you all ask me if I'm German or not? Is my accent that German-like? Interesting. A second. Hey, Bobby, what do you want about switching to the ground battles? Wait, what did I say? What do you want? What do you think? Because I would like to switch to the ground ones. Do you have a setup for them? Also, what do you have actually? Well, you do have some vehicles. But at least you have 5.7 vehicles in US Tech Tree already, which is fine, I guess. I mean, I mainly play on well, maybe. I'm not sure. I mainly play World War II and slightly post-war vehicles. Even though I do have a bunch of top-tier vehicles, I do not play them that often. Well, let's go with 5.3, I guess, then. What's this 5.7? Oh, that's because of these. 5.3, 5.3. Yeah, let's go with the US, I guess. Oh, I'm missing the M36. That's unfortunate. Oh yeah, let's go with the US then. Well, that's unfortunate. Hello, Bromley. Yes, you can. But we have requirements at the moment. We're gonna be playing ground realistic battles at 5.3. But the game says we're playing at 7-0 for some freaking reason, which is another proof of the text that you see on the top of the screen. And I will need your in-game name. Did you know there are two of you? I suppose the other one is yours as well, since you knew that there are two of you. Yep, that was my guess as well. Five point three. Although I feel like we're going to be playing against an up tier. I mean, I can, but tomorrow's gonna be the next Mark of Distinction. And I'm gonna be grinding the Mark of Distinction again with the B7. Hello, hello, Dagon. Well, at least the game now figured out that we're playing 5.3 setup and not a 7-0. Let's go for the A point from the left spawn. From the left one? No, let's go from the right spawn by this road directly for the A point instead. Okay, that is not a complete down tier. Oh, up tier. That's a 6-0 battle. Still not a very pleasant battle, but better than it could have been. Honestly, if you've spawned on the left spawn, you should have went for the A point directly. It could have been problematic though, but maybe you could have get there in time before the enemies, before any enemies. Sorry, I won't be able to in the nearest time, because I'm gonna be trying to kill the enemies. Really? They have another Sherman.
On the way! Target destroyed! Smoke! Target destroyed!
Yeah, that was a pretty stupid decision from that PT-76. As well as this Panther's driver, pilot, player, whatever. Fisherman enemies can come through here though. So let's go and protect this path. What? Oh great, even though there's a shitload of so-called allies behind me, I'm still getting killed from behind.
Victory is near.
Where is that KV-122?
Attention to the map! Attention to the map!
It's absolutely amazing how bad this plane is whenever you drop a single bomb. Yeah, of course. Whenever you're dropping a 1,000-pound bomb, it does nothing. But whenever an enemy drops one next to you, well, not even next to you, like a couple of kilometers away from you, it's gonna destroy your tank and everything. Yeah, right, of fucking course.
Enemy forces have captured the zone. Keep it up and victory will be ours. Allied forces have captured the zone.
Really? Now you're telling me that I cannot penetrate a Panther with this cannon? Oh, that's a somewhat different M10 that I've been expecting. I know that the M44 is good, but I do not have it in the US tech tree. US tech tree is a bit undeveloped? Whatever it is, US tech tree is not one of my main ones, so it's much worse in terms of progression. Well, unfortunately I didn't hit it with a shot. But it didn't survive it bouncing in its face either. But I won't be able to survive another one though. Even though of course we have fighter planes in the air. We've gotta protect ourselves. See? We have fighter planes, but we have no protection from the air at all. I don't think we're gonna survive, honestly. Or maybe we're gonna be lucky and the artillery won't hit us at all. There's a Panther D somewhere on the left, and there's the freaking plane in the fucking air with a shitload of fighters on our side doing absolutely fucking nothing. And there's this useless SPA available. And there are enemy hackers that shoot down a plane that was supporting us from across the freaking map.
Artillery strike. Coordinates. Delta. 3. Destroy. Delta. 3. Acknowledged. Open fire.
Right, a 40 mil direct hit does not much to the engine of a what, Yak 9? Why would it? That's absolutely nothing after all. Yeah, right. But the game said that the cannon breach on the enemy is fucking dead. How the fuck is he killing me? You can roll back the recording and you'll see that. What the heck is this? And that's another 6.0 battle, fortunately. Right, people are capable of looking through layers of bushes. That's convenient. When the dagger was positioned properly, I wouldn't be able to penetrate him that easily. Oh, great! We're getting basically a spawn camp from across the freaking map. Ah, hell, that was closer.
The enemy's getting closer to victory.
Well, great, I've landed the gun barrel specifically. And that's a one-shot at least. Well, thankfully we're not gonna be shot from the flank anymore. For now, at least. Maybe he was the one that killed the Sherman in front of me? So at least here's my 3 kills for the battle. Or... maybe I should use M6 a little bit more. It was able to save me from from these shots from behind. But to be fair, the early AMX-13's cannon is not that powerful. So maybe that's what was saving me from any damage. Who the heck is shooting at me again? Ah, hell. Let's try to use rockets then instead. Problem with this is that they're way too far apart. So that's still gonna be a little bit heavy on a plane if I'm gonna shoot only one of these.
Thanks.
Where the heck did it even land? How the heck there's already something on my 6?
0-0. Height 500 meters.
So it's up to you, I guess, Bobby. To make this shit even more heavy? No, thank you. Interesting. How the heck did you manage to lose the sight of it? Oh, great, and it killed itself with these bombs. Really? There's another 6? I may have something from the American tech tree, but not the full proper setup, I guess. I don't remember. Oh. Yes, my ground tech tree for German and Japan are basically complete. Great! Enemies are even capable of dodging Browning machine gun. The problem is that the other player doesn't have any vehicles higher than that. Basically, my dailies are now done. I can do whatever, but I feel like it would be better just to leave simply because the other one won't be able to play with you.
Defend the A point.
What? What? Well, and we have another hacker for today.
Attack the A point.
And we're gonna end this shit show for today, I guess. Oh, for fuck's sake, that wasn't the third one? Well, I guess I need two more for this objective. But holy fuck. Hackers on these ratings? The devs are completely incapable of handling any shit. I feel like this Corsair would be a better choice than the early F8 even. Did they add the horse recently? Because I already have the bonus here. You just saw the modifications. What bombs are you talking about? and the secondary weaponry available for it. There is nothing in terms of bombs. Oh, I have 6. This one that doesn't that I do not have somehow. But P61 is a huge ass interceptor, so that's not a. It's not gonna go as well. I usually have at least a bomber and a fighter in a setup. Because otherwise it's pretty much useless using, well, having no fighters on your preset with all the cars flying around. Well, good, but that still was a shit show with a prick shooting across the freaking map. And at least it doesn't matter if it's a win or not for me. I just need 2 more battles with 3+ kills on the ground. That's all. Okay, and now that's a complete up tier, finally. That's a 6.3, and we're fucking dead. Well, at least German vehicles are with us, so maybe we'll have some proper Jagdpanzer players, which I highly doubt though. Yep, not a single one. We're freaking dead. We only have a single Russia. And that's all? That's the... Oh, okay, the Cobra King is a 6.3 as well. The enemies have Soviets, Chinese, Japanese, Italian, and French vehicles. Interesting. 6.3. Cannot recall what all the vehicles I can have. But I guess mostly the same, except maybe some... I'm not even sure what's gonna be that hard against us. I thought it's a tank. Unfortunately, it wasn't one. Really? $2 meters? No, that's gonna be useless. Let's try to get some kills with these then. With these 20s, I mean.
The enemy has captured most of the strategic zones.
Let's see how this Soviet plane just freaking stop being on fire. Well, not this time, I guess.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Request target for airstrike.
Yeah, I feel like this Corsair is much better than that F8.
Request target for airstrike.
That's a Sherman.
The enemy's getting closer to victory.
Oh, hell. My engine's almost dead after that B-plane attack. Thanks, but I'm still not sure I'll be able to reach the airfield.
Request target for airstrike.
Okay, maybe I will reach the runway. No. The base, not the runway itself. Oh,
We've got to counterattack.
okay, that's still within the base limit. I wonder what's the actual size of the base in which you can crash land. Well, of course they're camping. That's War Thunder. What else do you expect? If you expected some smooth gameplay without any bugs or imbalance in terms of maps, you've come to a wrong game. Really? There's a plane in the air and you're picking an open topped SPG?
If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win.
Oh, come on.
Attention to the map!
But I still need a ground kill somehow. And of course I'm not gonna get one. Hey, I was able to land the third kill somehow. Yeah, right, but whenever I fly a Japanese plane, it burns down in a freaking second. But it doesn't concern the enemy planes for some freaking reason. Right. What an amazing piece of crap this battle was. Oh, there's new operation now. Guess I'll have to play some Soviets on the day after tomorrow. And tomorrow I'll have to get the full 30k for the Mark of Distinction. Are they? Well, maybe that's the reason why I have this much then. And this is a 5.7 battle, thankfully. So maybe you should try and play more ground battles instead. I have 7 German, you say, and Soviets. So that like what? Tiger H1 maximum? Really? A direct hit to an ASU 85, I think it is? Oh, 57. Did absolutely nothing to it. At least it's still vulnerable to the machine gun fire. Thankfully. What the heck was that? BT-7 was trying to cover itself with the KV-85's turret, but failed miserably. And I feel like there's somebody else as well. The problem is, if I'm gonna move a little bit further, I'm gonna get spawned by the spawn protection. Because this place is considered to be one. Okay, at least it seems like you were able to deal with them. That's what I've heard. There's a PT-76 on the top of this thing. And it survived a direct hit with a 75 shot. 75 mil shot, sorry. And I feel like a Puma must be coming this way. Yes, it does. It did, I mean. Amazing. That's already 7 kills in a row. 8, excuse me.
Counter strike. Coordinates. Delta. 7. Destroy. Delta. 7. Acknowledge. Open fire.
I wonder if I even should go and capture this. Because if I won't capture it, we can just proceed killing the enemy team over and over again until they lose everything. Which is kinda gonna be more humiliating. Oh. There was a Su-152 all this freaking time. Excuse me. I feel like I'm still not completely recovered. Don't worry, it's gonna be my last game as well for today. I'm gonna grind the Mark Distinction tomorrow, and I'm gonna be grinding the Operation on the next day. I'm gonna be playing Soviets of, I don't know, of a higher rank, I guess. Oh, come on, I was just about to reach it by myself. What? Oh, great, there are invisible obstacles now. And this considered to be an enemy base, somehow.
Returning to the base. Reloading. We've been hit. Throw smoke. Artillery strike incoming. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
That's 10.
We've been hit.
And that's an invulnerable heavy. And that's a piece of crap in the middle of the map. And I actually have enough score points for a nuke, but unfortunately that's not a 6.7 battle.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
Oh really? There's no bombing name on this vehicle? Roll back the recording and check out the X-ray on that bombing run. Yeah, it is a little bit obscured by my icon, but it's still freaking hilarious. So what exactly was I shooting? So how many shots of a 37mm cannon I shot at this shit and it was alive for how freaking long? And what's even more fun, there are two of these 37mm cannons, and that was still not enough to one-shot this P8.
Allied forces have captured a zone. Attention to the designated grid zone! Yeah. Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
And this will be the end for today. That's a nice progress overall, even. What should I go here with? With a compressor, maybe? Tomorrow's gonna be an air day, and the day after after tomorrow is gonna be a ground day. See you next time. Is 80k that good? How much do you get from your standard air battles then? I as I've mentioned, I do not really play that much of air battles. So I don't really know the income in the air realistic battles. Well, that's great then. Maybe you should practice some more ground battles then, if you're that low on your credits. And see you next time then. Bye bye.